All right, guys, welcome and welcome back into the channel. So in today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at the Unholy Trinity. Okay, so this is going to be a collective reading. So we are going to be getting messages from Satan, the Antichrist, as well as the Unholy Prophet. Okay, we will be using the Occult Tarot for clarifying messages or anything that needs to come through. And we also will be using the Daemon Tarot. So this will be a deeper dive into deeper messages that each individual that is part of the Trinity would like to come forth and come through about for the collective. Okay. So to jump right into this, we're going to be first getting the channeled messages that I have received when I was channeling Satan's energy. Okay. So we have honor thyself, honor thy path. You are not a flock of sheep. Come one, come all, children of the night. There's some that need to be reminded of their personal power. You have been grown and raised through darkness. Unchain yourself from limitations that you and others have placed upon you. Allow the raw carnal self to be explored. It's time to unchain the beast within thyself. You were chosen to be different, chosen to forge a specific path, chosen by me, Satan. Allow fear to bow down to you by conquering fear. Be brave, be courageous. I do not herd a flock of sheep. Your path of hardships was part of your training. It was not meant to make you weak or dwell in, but to rise as a warrior of the night. Children of my path, you are made to be different, to challenge norms, to face things others fear with no fear or limitations. I choose warriors. Choosing you was no mistake, but rather by my own design. I saw strength, courage, bravery, curiosity, the way you've questioned things. The warrior within fighting daily battles you told no one about. Areas you deemed as weak, I saw potential. Okay, so those are the channeled messages that I have received from Satan. Alexa, turn off. Sorry, guys. All right, so let's get the Daemon Tarot, and these are the ones that I have pre-pulled. Like I said, we will be getting into the book so I could get a deeper meaning behind these. So this is the first card that you guys have received. And we have Tap. And we have Gremory. Okay. So I'm being called to clarify each of these individually. Okay, so we're going to clarify them with the Occult Tarot that I will be using. So for the first card, we are going to clarify this. And then I will be reading in the book. And the first card is clarified by the Hanged Man. Okay, so let's take a look at what this card specifically means in this book. Okay, beware of excessive pride, bragging or not judging a situation or knowing all of the facts before getting involved. Okay, so, and being that it's clarified by the Hanged Man talks about taking a pause, okay, seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, so Satan's coming through and he's saying to the collective that before judging people or just things in general, make sure that we're seeing things from a different perspective. Okay, so let's dive in just a little bit more and let's see specifically what he's talking about maybe. Okay, so we have the Hermit. Okay, this could be about you judging yourself. okay? The way that you see yourself, the way that you view yourself, all right? The things that you have been through. And like I said, with these messages, I did notice that I was channeling a lot of, you know, I don't herd a flock of sheep, okay? Some of you are not fully standing in your power, all right? You're not, and it's not going to be for all of you, okay? Only take what resonates, leave the rest behind, okay? Um, some of you are not standing in your power. Some of you need to be reminded that you are powerful, okay? You've been chosen for a reason to walk this path, okay? This path is not for the faint of heart. This path is very hard. It requires us to look very deep within, even at things that we do not want to see about ourselves, okay? A lot of people in this world are not able to face their shadows and heal or integrate their shadows, okay? So I feel that this is something important that he's bringing through. There is a need for you to have a different perspective on yourself, okay? Things that you have been through, again, we had that in the channeled message that I had received when I was channeling in his energy. Let me just take a look back, hold on. Okay, you have been raised, you have been grown and raised through darkness. Okay, that was one of the messages that I have received. So a lot of you in this collective reading could have faced a lot of dark times. Okay, in this path, we tend to. Okay, it's just part of the path. It's what comes with the territory, right? We're made to face our shadow self, to integrate that, to be one with our shadow, to accept that aspect of ourselves. Okay, we can't ignore the shadow self, right? And then to unchain yourself from limitations that you and others have placed upon you. Okay, so again, some of you really need to be reminded of your power, and he said that in the channeled message that I have received from him, that I have wrote down, right? I don't know if you guys are mentally talking to yourself negatively, not believing in yourself that much, or you know, the path that it's like you want to forge maybe a certain path in your life, but you know, maybe limitations is a big thing here, okay? And I feel it's more so only you can unchain yourself, right? Only you can forge your path. No matter what you do in life, everybody's going to have an opinion. Nobody's going to like everything that you do. Nobody's going to like everything that you say. You know, there's always going to be that one critic, okay? So, you know, we can't spend our lives pleasing other people, or not even so much pleasing other people. I'm getting more so like fearing what others will think. Okay, we need to stop living like that. All right. If there's something that you want to do in life, do it. Okay. This life is not about other people, it is about you. What is it that you want? Okay. What is the path that you want for yourself? Where do you see yourself going? And that is the path that you are made to forge. Okay. But in order for you to do that, you need to believe in yourself. You need to find, you don't need outside validation, is basically what's coming through. And I am feeling this energy of just being like very stern. Okay, I'm definitely getting that energy here. Okay, so I feel for a lot of people in the collective, I feel we're not fully standing in our power. Okay, I feel that we have been through a lot on this path. I feel that you guys have been on this path for quite some time, those that I am connecting to right now and speaking to, and now it's time to put that knowledge to the test. That knowledge needs to be applied to where you see yourself, okay? Because again, this is not a life that is meant for you to create due to other people or what they think. That's irrelevant. Okay, that's what I'm being told. It's completely irrelevant. Um, it matters what you want to do. This is a path of focusing on yourself, focusing on where you want to be. Okay, this is not about where others see you. It's about you. This is a path of independence, all right? And there's a need for you to look at yourself in a different perspective. See the things that you have been through in a different perspective. A lot of you could very much, and I did channel it, okay? A lot of you could be kind of being a little nostalgic of the things that you've been through, the pain that you have felt, the pain that you have been through, the obstacles you have had to forge through that may have not been easy, the traumas that you've been through, okay? They were not made to harm you. They were made to grow you, to make you strong, okay? In order for us to rise above, we need to face the darkness, right? The darkest aspect of self, being comfortable within the darkness of self, okay? There is still need for introspection for a lot of you, okay? We are never fully healed. That is not something here that I'm seeing, okay? It's not about fully healing yourself. I don't know if some of you feel on this path, maybe you guys need to fully heal yourself, okay? Maybe you feel like you're not fully healed. The message here from Satan himself is what I'm channeling, is that you will never be fully healed. Okay, that's not what this is about. This is about you healing certain aspects of self, whatever it is, whatever in this lifetime you're made to heal. Because in this lifetime, there are certain things that you are made to heal in order for you to fulfill a specific mission, is what I'm hearing. Okay? There are specific missions that we are all chosen for, that we need to heal certain aspects. There's things that we need to become knowledgeable in, so this way we can forge that path, the path that we have been specifically chosen for. Okay? So I hope that makes sense. That's the message that I have received. So next, let's get into the tap card and let's see. Okay. Focus on travel and expanding your horizons. Explore new cultures and gain knowledge. Okay, so let's see what card clarifies this. So yeah, something here about knowledge. You guys are very knowledgeable. Okay, we have the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is the wounded warrior. Or excuse me, it's not the wounded warrior. This is the Seven of Wands is identified as somebody that continuously forges a path. Okay, they continuously, they don't stop. They keep putting in that work, right? They're forging a path. So you guys are meant to continue to grow and to continue to learn. Okay, knowledge is power. Knowledge and wisdom is like the greatest gift of all. That is the greatest gift. Okay, is knowledge. And knowledge is very powerful. All right. So here again, there's something here that you guys have already learned a lot. Whatever your path, whatever your mission is, whatever, you know, all that, you already know everything that you need to know. You have the tools that you need to forge through. Okay, mentally, you are able to forge through. There is no obstacle that can stop you. You are the only person that can stop yourself. Okay, and how do you do that? The way that you can stop yourself is by, you know, like I said, being nostalgic about the past, allowing it to hold you back. Okay, um, you know, if you failed at something that you really wanted to do, okay, if it's really, really something that's truly in your heart, it's something that you feel, continue to do it. Don't give up on it. There's a reason why you feel that pull. Sometimes it's just not the right time. And I'm not even getting so much not the right time. Sometimes because we needed to learn more about whatever this is that you're trying to forge through with, whatever path or direction you're trying to go through with. There's times that we need to learn more about specific things, okay? Specifically, the path that you're trying to forge, okay? Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. So It's not that it's wrong for you. It's not that it's not going to work out for you. It's just Satan wants to see you be better at this. He sees the potential in you, and it's just that he's not trying to withhold things from you. He just wants to show you that there's something here you need to learn, you need to explore more of. Okay? So maybe some of you feel like you're not good enough because there's something that you're trying to do and you feel like you're not good enough. Okay? There's a need for you to get information, more information on something, specifically within yourself. Maybe some of you are lost and confused about what path it is that you're meant to be down, that you feel you're meant to be down. So instead, I'm getting a vision of somebody grabbing onto different opportunities, different things, more so out of fear because we don't know where we're meant to be or where we're supposed to be. I feel that right now, instead of listening to your intuition, instead of listening to yourself, instead of reflecting inwards, we could be in a fear-based mindset right now. Okay, just latching onto anything. Okay, that's what I'm getting here for some of you. All right. You guys are really fighting battles within self right now, I feel as well. There's a need for you to explore yourself. There's a need for you to understand more about self. Do not be afraid of your own darkness. Okay, that's coming through very strongly. Don't be afraid of your own darkness. You need to understand how powerful you are because for whatever reason, you're not seeing it. And I am getting for a lot of you, it's because of the things that you have been through in the past that did come up. Okay. You're not meant to follow a herd. Okay. Like the channeled messages that I got. I do not herd a flock of sheep is the message, the channeled message that I got from Satan. I do not herd a flock of sheep. Okay. You are meant to stand out. You're meant to be different, and being different and standing out is extremely uncomfortable. Okay. You need to understand that the unique abilities, the unique gifts that you have, the unique knowledge of the occult, things that you have learned, you're meant to use that. You're meant to show up in this world. You're meant to uh, teach other people. You're meant to be seen. Okay, you're meant to be seen, is what I'm getting here. Okay, I've said it before in the past with my tarot readings. The Hermit card, he typically has in the traditional tarot, in his lantern, he has the star. Okay, this tap card here in the occult tarot, I'm gonna find it and bring it out because I'm being called to, is actually the star card. Okay, yeah, and it's got, okay, he's actually the star card, and you guys received that card here. Okay, you're meant to shine, you're meant to forge through, you're being guided and shown the way. All right, that is coming through very strongly. So Satan is guiding you, he is showing you the way. Okay, he does see your fight, he does see your battles, and he appreciates everything that you have learned. He appreciates you being an amazing student, but not only a student, but somebody who is capable to become a teacher, to teach others. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing here for you guys. What he is coming through with. So have a different perspective on the things that you've been through. Understand, like, I'm getting, and listen, I'm sorry, but I'm getting this message here, okay? Some of you need to stop with the pity party, okay? I'm not saying that nothing that you have been through has been traumatic. I'm not saying this path has not been easy, but the message that I'm getting for a lot of you, he's coming through very stern, okay? Because I think for a lot of you, I think it's been quite some time that he has been constantly reminding you of your power. He can no longer remind you of your power, okay? Because you need to see your power. You need to step forth, step through, okay? Whatever it is that you are trying to go after in life, whatever path you are trying to forge, you need to step through. whatever that means for somebody. Okay. So let's clarify the Gramarye card. And we have the Fool. And this card wanted to come out as well. It's the Emperor. Okay, so very powerful right here. Two major arcanas. And Gramarye here is actually the Empress in the occult tarot. So the Empress essentially gives birth. She creates. Okay, so again, there's something here you are creating, and you have potential to create amazing and great things for yourself, is what I'm being told, because you guys have very high wisdom. Okay, very high wisdom. You guys have been taught a lot. This is a pile here that you guys already know a lot. You've been through this path. You're not new to this path. It's been quite some time. Okay, you guys have learned a lot. All right. Satan has been with you for a very long while on this path. He's been teaching you a lot. And now it's time for you to utilize your personal power, to stand in your power, to take action, okay, on this new path, whatever that new path is for you. Because I feel like a lot of you, there is a new path here for you guys that you guys are trying to forge through. So let me just get this card here. So it says focus on finding and gaining new love or inspiration. Exactly. So basically following your heart. What is it that you want to create? Okay. What kind of life do you want to cultivate? Start from scratch. Okay. There's a need for you to start from scratch because you need to move forward in this direction. Okay. It's now time to take action. If you want that direction, you need to be the Emperor. Okay. We have the Emperor and the Empress. Okay. Because like I said, Gramarye is represented by the Empress in the occult tarot. So there is a balance of masculine and feminine energy. Okay, both very much so in their power. The Emperor and the Empress is created. Okay, they are not given this position. They had to earn this position. So tapping into the energy of the Empress again, giving birth, metaphorically speaking, creating things. Okay, we're putting effort into the things that we want, but we're not chasing. Okay, we are attracting. The Emperor also is action, but in a masculine aspect. So we're on a pursuit basically, and we are also protecting. There's a need to protect what it is that we are creating. Okay, but you need to have a different outlook. There's something within you that you need to look at here. Okay, you need to see that the things that you have been through was made to help you, not to hold you back, not to harm you in any way, not to have you dwell in the past. Okay, it was made for lessons so you can continue to forge through, so you can create and build whatever path, whatever life, whatever it is that you want to have in your life, you can have it. Okay, to learn how to be the creator of your own reality. Okay, so that is the message that is coming through. Let's see if there's anything else that Satan has. Okay, so the Two of Cups is here. So for a lot of you, this can be about your soul's purpose. Okay, Two of Cups, I always associate when we're talking about this type of reading to your soul's purpose. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Whatever this is going to be extremely, extremely stable for you. This path is very stable. Okay, what you're feeling is very stable. And Nine of Pentacles. Okay, some of you want to create a new business or a new life for yourself just in general, and you have the capabilities, but it's like you have to step into this. You have to follow your purpose. Follow it. Okay, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you can do this. All right, So that's the message that we have from Satan. So now let's move into the Antichrist and let's see what message is coming through. Message from the Antichrist. So, Persian. Okay. Alright, so let's clarify these cards and let's see. You know, there's two bears here, I just want to say. You guys can see. Both of these demons are riding bears, okay? Bears signify protection, all right? Very protective energies. Let's see. So we have the Nine of Cups for this card. Next card, we have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so let's take a look at this and let's see message from the Antichrist. Okay, so for the first card here, it says, beware of individuals who spread gossip and discord for the sake of drama and decisiveness. Distance yourself from those individuals and do not be dragged in. So when we speak of the Antichrist is said to be somebody who is very powerful, right? Somebody who is in a position of power in this 3D realm, right? And he works hand in hand with Satan himself, right? So that's what this energy is, okay? The message here is that there may be people who are rather jealous or spreading gossip. Maybe for some of you, this is not going to apply for everybody, okay? This is just a collective message. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. But the message from the Antichrist is that, you know, make sure we're protect your things that you have asked for, your blessings, so to speak, from your guardian demon, okay? There's a need for you to for some of you, keep your plans close to your chest. Don't speak about your plans so much, okay? I don't know if some of you are expressing certain things, and it's not to say that you can't talk about the things that are going good in your life. Like if you have something big that's going on, that you've achieved something big, for an example, okay? It's a wish fulfillment for you guys with the Nine of Cups being here, okay? There may be people who could be saying things out of jealousy. There could be gossip going around, things of that nature. Okay, so just be mindful of who you're talking to. If you guys have big plans, I would just kind of keep quiet about them right now. Okay, don't let anybody know too much right now, or if at all, if you could help it, until you have something that, you know, whatever it is that you're going towards, or you're trying to, whatever big plan this is, once it finally takes structure or works out for you in your favor, then, you know, then maybe if you would like to talk about it, you know, but it has some kind of foundation, because right now, people may be jealous also for a lot of you guys that you guys are receiving these unholy blessings, I'll call them, right? Uh, so people may see this and they may be feeling some type of way. So just be mindful of that. That's what I'm getting here. And as I switched to, I went to go clarify this next card in the book, and it landed on brooms. Okay, so focus on home and hearth, cleansing and purification. So a lot of you may have, I'm getting monitoring spirits for some of you, but it's more so something to do with the energy here. People may be pulling on your energy as well. Okay, trying to really tap into your life, tap into what you got going on. Okay, I'm seeing nosy bodies here, and the Antichrist is saying, in order for you to have some kind of powerful plan, okay, to create some kind of power for yourself, or yeah, powerful structures. Don't tell people your plans. Okay, be secretive, be mysterious. Okay, so for this card here, focus on listening instead of speaking. Exactly. Observing instead of being observed. Okay. So a lot of you, the Antichrist is coming through and really wanting you to take note, especially if you guys are trying to cultivate something new. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. A lot of you could be receiving something that you've wanted for quite some time. Okay, maybe something is working out in your favor. Maybe something is wanting to come through for you guys. And right now, if there is something new, don't speak too much on it. Okay, I want to actually clarify. Let's clarify what this Ace of Pentacles is about. There's a need for you to listen to people and what they're saying. Okay, speak less is what I'm hearing. There's a lot of power within keeping quiet, a lot of power with the unknown of what you are doing, keeping things mysterious. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles for the collective. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so Eight of Swords usually typically talks about, for those of you that don't know, holding yourself back. I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that here. Okay, I'm not getting it to you. I feel that you're being told to withhold what you're doing, what new plans you have in place. Okay, Six of Swords, yeah. Let's talk about this Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups, Seven of Cups. Yeah, this is something that you have fantasized about, something you have dreamt about, something that you had amazing ideas about. Okay, something here is about to come to full fruition for my collective here, or you guys are about to forge some kind of new path. And when you do, okay, when you do, and it's all coinciding with like the message that we got from Satan. Now we're getting this message from the Antichrist, right? This Antichrist is supposed to be in a powerful position. They're said to be in a powerful position, right? Has influence over others, okay? So with you guys here, again, a need to be mysterious, a need to keep things quiet. Don't speak about your plans, because when people don't know what you're doing, they can't sabotage anything. Okay, there's something here with that. You guys, like I said, can have very jealous people around you, especially if they see you cultivating certain things that you have asked for, things that would be deemed as a dream come true. Okay, so for an example, I'll use YouTube as an example. If you want to be a YouTuber full time, and all of a sudden this comes in for you, okay, be quiet about your plans. Be quiet about what you are trying to do. Be quiet about what you're trying to cultivate, the path you're trying to go down, because you have people out here somewhere, whether they have ill intentions or they don't. There's people here who just may be jealous, okay? Because you may be receiving all of your wish fulfillments, okay? And other people they feel stuck, or they feel boxed in, or maybe they're just not willing to put in the work that you did. Okay, they don't see the work that you have put in to make these dreams happen. Okay, so that is the message that we got from the Antichrist from this portion. So next, let's get into the unholy prophet, because I will not call it a false prophet. It is not false to me, so that's where I'm going with this. I did get a channeled message here. Okay. So the channeled message that I got, for I am an unholy prophet, not a false prophet. I may be false. I may be a. Let me read this again. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. For I am an unholy prophet, not a false prophet. I may be a false prophet to some, to others I speak truth, from the shadows. Satan is my God, my Lord, my Savior. He works and speaks through me to help guide his children of the night. Okay, so I got really tongue-tied on that. I'm sorry about that. All right, so these are going to be the deeper messages from the unholy prophet. So we got Balak, and we got Behemoth. Okay, so let's see and clarify what these mean, and then we'll get into the book and see. Messages from the unholy prophet. So the card of Balak, we have Gath and Furfur. Okay. These are demons that could be trying to present themselves to you. These could also be demons that you should connect with, or you could benefit from connecting with at this time. Because I didn't mean to say they're the names. I meant to say what the card was. So Valak as well. But the card is clarified by the star and the 10 of Cups. So let's see, what is this talking about? So for the card of Valak, it says, beware of underestimating soft-spoken or mild-mannered individuals. Many capable individuals are easily overlooked because they are quiet. You know, there's a big theme going on here for the collective. Okay, for each, like the message that we had from Satan. Satan was like, you know, you need to stand in your power. Like you have all this wisdom, you have everything you need. It's almost like he was acting as a father, almost, right? Like, you know, basically pick yourself up. Let's go. Like, what are you doing? You've already been taught this. Like, he's being the teacher, he's being the guide. Okay, he's really stepping through. All right. Um, and the Antichrist, right, doesn't reveal themselves. Therefore, the message from the Antichrist was basically for you to keep quiet about your plans, keep quiet about things that you are doing, remain in the shadows, work in the shadows, reveal nothing about what you are trying to forge, because there are people that will try to take you down, okay, either due to jealousy or, you know, whatever the case may be, okay. Now we have this message coming through, okay. Uh, it's not always a bad thing to be it's like a surprise factor I'm getting here. Okay, it's like this is the best power play you could have, is to be underestimated in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you guys are underestimated. Maybe people don't believe that you know, you could create a YouTube channel that is successful, or you could go create a business that is successful, or you could go have this dream job. Okay, maybe it's I don't know. For some of you, maybe you're not being supported in the way that you should be, okay? Or credit is not due where it should be due, okay? You're not receiving as much credit as you should, all right? You're kind of being underestimated, uh, and it's because this power is not being seen. I feel like right now, at the same token, it's like you're being cloaked in some way, shape, or form as well, okay? You do have a very big wish fulfillment coming in. I just want to let you know that for those of the collective that this is resonating for you, there is something very big that is coming in. Okay, it does start with you. Okay, I feel that Satan has guided you through thick and thin. He's really he has come through for you. He has taught you a lot, whether whether you enjoy the lessons or you don't, okay, no matter how you see them, these are lessons that he has given you. These are lessons that he hopes that you will take the knowledge from what they mean and utilize them, okay? And there's a need for you to do that. And I'm hearing sirens as I am saying this. So this is something important. It needs your attention. The way that you view yourself, the way that you view the things in the past that you have been through, there is a necessary need to see things differently. Okay, these things that have happened to you were not made, and I'm not saying everything bad that happened to you was a lesson for Satan. Some of these things could have been just from ignorant people in general who have tried to hurt you. So please don't mistake the message for what I'm trying to say. You'll know if it was a thing from Satan or not, if it was a test or not. Okay. Um, but with this, you guys do have a very, very big wish fulfillment coming in because of everything that you have been through. You've made it so far. Okay. The collective that is connecting with this message has made it very, very far within their journey. Okay. Your fight, your war has been acknowledged. Okay. And that's what I'm seeing here for you guys. That's the message that's coming through. So, this unholy prophet, the message here is that this is your greatest spiritual protection. Is it's not, how do I say this? You want to be seen, you want to be noticed, right? You should be seen and noticed. Okay, you should always stand in your power. There's nothing wrong with you being seen. But what you need to know is that those that are underestimated, okay, the wolf in sheep's clothing, right? That's the imagery I'm getting here. It's not always bad to be the wolf in sheep's clothing. Okay, depending on how we use that, right? When it comes to our plans. If people want to underestimate you, allow them to. You owe nobody no explanation. You owe nobody, nobody needs to know your business, basically. Okay. Uh, the proof is basically what the proof is eventually your successes being seen. Okay, so for some of you, I'm getting the message like you guys are going to be seen. You're meant to be seen. The star has come out in multiple aspects here. Okay, we have the star card here now. I did say something in regards to the message that we did with Satan, what came through the Hermit in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. He's got the star in the lantern. Okay, he's following his north node. And then I actually pulled out this tarot card and showed you guys the star card as well, because this demon came out in the Daemon Tarot for the was it for the Antichrist? I don't even remember, but it did come out. So multiple messages of the star, the north node, following your north node. Your north node is about to be presented to you. Okay, that's what I'm getting for this collective, right? This is going to be complete happiness. This is a new chapter for you, okay? You guys have completed a lot. There is a lot that you have completed when it came to your shadow work. I'm being called to get one more card on this. Yeah, we have the Four of Swords. So remain under the radar is what I'm seeing here, okay? Remain under the radar. Okay, so keep that sheep wool on over the wolf, right? That's basically the metaphor I'm getting here. That's what I'm getting. And we have Valak that came out again. So Valak really wants to come through and help you guys, I feel. And I did say a new chapter, new cycle. We got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so a new cycle would be the Wheel of Fortune. And underneath Valak's card, it says, tells where treasures are hidden, reveals hidden dangers. Okay, there's a reason why you are being cloaked. I'm getting chills. Okay, you guys are being cloaked spiritually. You guys are being hidden from those that don't need to see you. Because you do have people out here who may be actually trying to sabotage you, and you may be unaware of it, but Satan's aware of it. Okay, your demons are aware of it. That's what the false prophet is bringing through. Or why am I saying the false prophet? The unholy prophet. Let's take a look at Behemoth. And we have Strength. Okay, so let's see what his card speaks about. And Behemoth is said to be indulgence. So, it says, beware of considering natural instincts and actions in moderation as things to be scorned or mocked. Some territorial feelings, hungers, and instincts are perfectly reasonable. Human reactions as long as we think before acting on them. I also want to mention too, I keep tripping over my words and everything. It is Mercury retrograde. So these messages, the way I try to get them out, I'm having a hard time. Yeah, so let's get another card on that. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. Huh. And the Hangman came out again. Okay. Let me just take a look at that message again and see what I get from this, because beware of considering natural instincts and actions in moderation as things to be scorned or mocked. Okay. Okay. Some of you guys that are forging a very specific path, and again, I mentioned this actually in the message from Satan, right? Where I talked about living this life for you, not caring about what other people think, that other people have opinions. There's always going to be somebody who has something to say, okay? Somebody's gums are always going to be flapping. No matter what you do, you can't please people in this world, okay? Don't live to please people, because you never will, okay? That's the harsh truth, all right? So anybody who identifies as a people pleaser, please start pleasing yourself, okay? There is a need for this. But the biggest message that I'm getting here is that this wish, whatever it is, whatever path you are trying to forge, okay, you need to understand that, again, people are going to, listen, some people are going to like what you do, some people aren't, okay? It's just how it is. Some people will agree with the path you choose, some people won't. The biggest thing at the end of the day is that you are happy with it, you are content with where you're going in life, what you're doing in life, what you enjoy. Your life, you are living for you. Other people do not matter when it comes to what makes you happy, okay? What fits best for your life may not fit best for another person's life, so they may see things in a different way, okay? I don't really know how else to put this. Just, you have to live life for you. You have to make you happy. It doesn't matter what mom and dad want for you, okay? It doesn't matter. And I say this respectfully, okay? Listen to your parents if you're young and you live at home. Like, but as adults, okay, you know, if you don't want that certain job and that's not where you feel you're meant to be, then go get a new one. Go to school, go do something. It's never too late to educate yourself, okay? That's a load of crap that it's too late, I'm too old, I'm too that. No. Those are your limitations you are placing upon yourself. Okay, for those of you that need to hear it. You are not too old or too late to go to school. You want to do something else with your life, go do it. We spend so much, majority of our lives working, okay? Especially now, right? Go do what it is that you want. Stop holding yourself back. There is no need for you to hold yourself back, okay? And I feel like this message needs to come through. Like, there's like agitation here because I feel like this message has come through and through and through, and somebody keeps placing limitations on themselves for whatever reason, okay? It's easier said than done. Um, I will say though that, like, you know, you need to live your life for you. If I'm gonna use tarot as an example, okay? YouTube and tarot, all right? This has become more of an open thing, I think, in society. I think we're a little more open to talking about it. Obviously, not everybody is, but there is people out there that are, okay? Society still sees certain things as like this, taboo, or especially more religious people, okay? And that's their thing, that's fine. I'm not, you know, knocking anybody's religion, right? Because I don't do that. I welcome everybody. Um, but what I'm, you know, it's I don't know if you guys are wanting to do something that's different, or maybe I don't know, there's something here that's just very, maybe very different. This path alone is very unconventional. There is nothing, it's not your 9 to 5. I wouldn't be surprised if I have a lot of people who are tarot readers. I wouldn't be surprised if I have people who want to start a business doing occult type things, like I don't know, having a metaphysical store, having, you know, things like that, or coaching, or doing spell work online, or showing people these things, like talking about demons, talking about ancient rituals, or things of that nature. Like, this path is not a traditional path. It's not made to be a traditional path. Okay? You're meant to be different. You're meant to do things differently. You know, things that people fear. And these are the things that I'm referring back to, what I channeled from the message from Satan. You are made to be different. You are made to be a leader. Okay? You lead. You don't fit in with a flock of sheep. A flock of sheep being how society says we need to do things. You do things differently and forge your own path. Okay? That's what we refer to as being a flock of sheep. We are not like others. And I say we because I put myself part of this collective as well. You're not meant to be somebody who is herded, or heard, if that's even a word. I'm sure somebody will say something in the comments, and it's fine. I'm open to valid criticism. But you're not meant to be somebody who is heard. Okay, you're meant to be the goat, right? You're meant to forge your own way through, not follow others. Okay, that's really the basic message that keeps coming out. This is a very repetitive message from Satan, Antichrist, and the unholy prophet that I am seeing in here, the energies that I'm getting from what I'm channeling here. Okay. Uh, and these cards all clarify exactly what they mean, like the regular cards that I'm getting here for the deeper meanings from the Daemon Tarot. Okay. So, yeah, there's a need for this collective to step into your power. Don't be afraid to shine. Don't be afraid to speak out. Don't be afraid to be different. Be different. This is a path for forging your own path, forging your own way through, living your life the way that suits you. Okay? It's not, you know, following up on the latest trend. That's not what this path is about. It's about creating the trend. Okay? That's basically what this is. All right? So Don't be afraid to forge your own path. Absolutely go after everything that it is that you want in life. You are not too old to go back to school. You are not too old to start that business. It's not silly if you're flipping cards online. Listen, it's a hobby. That's how I started. It's a hobby. I have no shame in what I do. Okay. Um, I have no shame in talking about what I believe in if it's something that comes up, because I don't feel the need to, you know, really promote myself out there. It's nobody's business. Um, it just, be you. This path is all about you being authentic. Be yourself. We need more people in this world who are brave and not afraid to be themselves. Okay, I feel people here that are going to be connected to this reading really need to hear this message. I feel somebody here may need a bit of a boost when it comes to, like, you know what, you're right. I can do this. Okay? Like, I can forge this path. She's right. This is, and these messages are coming through repeatedly, just in a different mannerism. Okay, I was definitely feeling that, especially with Satan's aspect. I was definitely feeling like you need to step in your power. Like, I'm not, um, because I feel like he's really been pushing you. I feel like he's been really trying to communicate with you. Uh, and spiritually speaking, as the unholy prophet here, like the energy that we have here, you're being cloaked, you're being protected. Spiritually, you are cloaked and protected. Okay? There is nothing you need to fear about anybody thinking anything ill about what new path you may want to go on, what path you want to leave. That you may be on a certain path right now that you already know is not fitting you, but we still continue to go down that path because that's what we know. We're comfortable, right? Uh, this is what seems quote unquote right, okay? But you understand in your gut, in your intuition, it doesn't feel right. This is not what I want. I'm not happy, right? So we need to have this new beginning. We need to take action. We need to create what it is that we want. Okay, you need to live this life for you. It's important that you live this life for you, because you could be creating your 10 of cups. You could receive that star. You could end up in your north node. Your soul is literally leading you to your north node, your soul's purpose. What you feel you can get up and be happy about every day. What you can call a happy life, a peaceful life. Okay? Whatever that may mean to you, whatever this path is, okay, for you. It's going to be different for all of you. It could be a different career, it could be a different relationship, it could be uh, a different home. It could be anything. Okay? It's going to be different for all of you. So I'm going to leave this here. That is the messages that I have received from Satan, the Antichrist, and the unholy prophet. If you guys enjoyed the reading, please give it a like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next reading. Bye, guys.